What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so we got Jagaur Wright exposing Rihanna and Chris Brown in Diddy's threesomes parties. That's crazy. Rihanna and Chris Brown was in. I kind of figured Rihanna was, but while they was together, that's probably why they was fighting in the car. Chris Brown probably went to her phone and she was there going double him back without him, going to the parties by herself with Diddy. That's crazy. Spicy.
Back with some more chaotic drama, and she is spilling some more wild tea on celebrities in particular. This particular tea has fans feeling all sorts of ways because she is coming for some of our favorite celebs, including Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Chris Brown, accusing them of attending Diddy's parties. Jagaur is also claiming that there is a secret tape flying around in some exclusive circles that proves that she is telling the truth about Rihanna, Nicki, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, and Drake having freak-offs with Diddy.
The last freak-off tape that just got sold on the darknet, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million.
500 million?
It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net?
Yeah, like...
Because of the dark coin. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists. But that's how they're trading for all of the flesh.
I know this is wild, but it low-key adds up when you think about it. For one, Rihanna was signed to Def Jam Records by Jay-Z, who is known to be Diddy's BFF, who he has been besties with for ages. They are so close that when Diddy got exposed for you-know-what, fans immediately started to point fingers at Jay-Z and exposing him for allegedly covering up for Diddy and helping him get away with that behavior for so long. At the time, Jagaur Wright even came out to claim that Jay-Z was worse than Diddy was, but only more careful.
He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm. Now, I really do think that Jay-Z is way more patient and way more smarter than Diddy. Not saying that Jay is totally innocent of some of the things, and I'm pretty sure as close as him and Diddy was, I say was now. I'm pretty sure Jay had to know something, bro. He had to know something. And Jaguar's telling everything, bro. She said Jay-Z's worse than Diddy. That's crazy.
This he been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
Well, she is now claiming that during Rihanna's time at Def Jam Records, Jay-Z allegedly introduced her to some freaky stuff with Diddy, if you catch my drift. There has been reports from numerous sources that Jay-Z was allegedly caught on tape at Diddy's apartment doing some really weird and shady stuff and getting his freak on. And speaking of that, y'all remember the allegations that Jay-Z and Rihanna had a little something going on back in the day? Like I said before, Jay-Z was the one who signed Rihanna and made her a superstar. And Jagaur is claiming that Jay-Z allegedly took Rihanna along to the freak-offs, and I think y'all know how that would have played out. Interestingly, there were rumors back in the day that Rihanna was having an affair with Jay-Z right under Beyonce's nose. The rumors were so widespread that Rihanna's publicist had to come out and claim that he was the one who started the fake rumors as a way to get Rihanna more publicity. He said, "The PR stunt that I did was out of desperation to help break Pon de Replay," he wrote. "It was reckless and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. I didn't think it would be this big story. But now, knowing that people are profiting from speculations and opinions about her really turns my stomach. I'm ashamed that I'm even talking about this. I just want to put this rumor to rest once and for all." But according to Jagaur, Jay-Z and Rihanna allegedly had an affair during which he introduced her to Diddy. Interestingly, there are numerous pictures of Beyonce partying it up with Diddy and Cassie, and I don't think I need to go in on how wild and sus that is. So it's not entirely wild that Rihanna would be caught on tape, especially since it was reported that about 250 cameras were seized by the feds from Diddy's houses. And while Rihanna's case is surprising,
250 cameras. 250. Man, he must have had cameras inside the toilet stools, every room in the house, the floors, the chandelier, and everything else. 250?
It's not as shocking as that of Chris Brown because, according to Chris, Diddy has allegedly been trying to put moves on him since he was 12 years old. We've always known that artists who get into the industry from a young age often have it bad, and at this point, it's like almost every former child star has one horror story or another to tell about their time in the industry. In a recently resurfaced interview, Chris Brown told a story of how Diddy allegedly tried to put moves on him.
And then the funniest part, like a lot of people don't know, Diddy turned me down. I was 12 years old.
This.
Like, man,
let's You went to see him.
Yeah.
Was you dancing?
So basically, it came as a package deal.
Because if you danced, he definitely would have signed you.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100. So
is it just me, or was it weird AF that Nori asked if Chris danced for Diddy? It was sus AF because why on earth would Chris dance for Diddy at his home? It kind of sounded as though Nori really knew how Diddy moved, which raised the question of how exactly Diddy managed to get away with that sort of behavior for so long. Well, Diddy's bodyguard Gene revealed that it was a known fact in the industry that Diddy allegedly likes young boys, but everyone turned a blind eye.
All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage other men into acts with him. There was story that he was trying to get Chris Brown. There's stories about, those those young boys that he had, a group B5 or something like that, trying to get them. Yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry.
Anywho, Diddy didn't end up signing Chris at the time, but according to certain insiders, the real reason that Diddy didn't sign Chris was that he allegedly wanted some little hanky-panky from Chris and for Chris to attend his puffy flavor camp, as he liked to call it. But Chris...
I know Chris thank God every day. I know he thank God every day he didn't take that butt monster off, bro. Like Cat Williams said in Club Shay Shay. Cat Williams said he was offered $50 million 4 times by Diddy. And he said, you got to tell him no. He said, because the butt monster be wanting the booty. He said, you got to tell him no. So, hey, Chris Brown, I think he dodged the bullet on that one.
Chris was smarter than that. And he said no because he was...
I say dodged the butt plug? One of the two.
About all that. Diddy not signing Chris had nothing to do with whether Chris was talented or not, because at the time, L.A. Reid and Def Jam were literally begging to sign him, but Chris wanted to check out other options. So like I said, it had nothing to do with talent and everything to do with Chris not wanting to blow Diddy's whistle, if you know what I mean. But according to Jagaur, Chris eventually gave in to Diddy when he got older, and he also attended a lot of Diddy's parties. This explains why Diddy was one of the very few celebs who publicly showed support for Chris Brown after he got canceled for putting pause on Rihanna. After the whole debacle, he even invited Chris to a party at his house, which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. However, he addressed this on Ellen, claiming that it was his right to invite...
So Chris did gave in. Man, come on, bro. I thought you escaped the butt monster, Chris.
Whoever he wanted to his house. He said, I know both of them, and it's my house, and I'm allowed to give my house to whoever I want to give my house to. That's number one. Number two is that I'm the type of person that I don't cast a stone or cast a judgment on anybody. If a friend asks me for a favor, then I'm gonna be there for a favor, as long as I know the energy of the favor is positive. If I could be there as a friend during hard times, then I'm gonna be there as a friend. Well, according to Jagaur, he was more than a friend, if you catch my drift. Allegedly, he helped Chris get his career back on track, but it involved a little bit of tit for tat. Another name that came up is Drake, and I have to admit, he is the least surprising name on here because we been knew about his shady side. No, I'm not talking about the beef that he has coming on with Kendrick and how Kendrick exposed him for being a PDF file. I'm talking about how his sugar daddy, Lucian Grainge, has been linked to Diddy shenanigans. Kanye was the first to leak the connection between Drake a couple of days.
Has a rich baby daddy named Lucian.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucian.
Well, Lucian worked for people who control the banks in Africa.
He also added that he believed that Drake has signed off his soul to the powerful people in the industry, like allegedly Lucian Grainge.
Because like you said, you like people. You and Drake was neighbors once upon a time.
That wasn't my choice. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
That was my choice.
Y'all was friends. He was your little bro at one point. Y'all was... I'm just... As far as I seen from the outside looking in.
I need a massage somewhere on my neck.
So, y'all did the Hoover concert together. Me and the rest of the world thought y'all were back cool. what happened after that? Like, what happened after that to where y'all didn't? Because I thought once that concert happened,
it cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job.
Yeah, that was a lot, but like I said, Lucian has been implicated in Diddy's ongoing case and was directly named by Lil Rod in the lawsuit, in which he accused Lucian of allegedly funding Diddy's activities so that he could benefit from them. The lawsuit said, among the concrete steps that defendants Lucian Charles Grainge, Ethiopia, Haptamariam, Motown Records, Love Records, and Universal Music Group took to aid Mr. Combs was providing vast sums of cash, which made the venture possible. Providing Mr. Combs with large sum of U.S. currency caused defendants Lucian Charles Grainge and Universal Music Group to receive financial benefits. It then went on to accuse Lucian and UMG of tax evasion for the sole purpose of benefiting from Diddy's alleged activities. He said defendants concealed its delivery of vast sums of cash, likely millions of dollars, to Mr. Combs and his associates. In order to benefit from the Combs venture, they willfully failed to timely file required tax disclosures surrounding the funding of these parties with the federal government, because doing so would imperil its ability to profit from the venture. According to Jaguar, Drake allegedly went with his sugar daddy on some freaky stuff with Diddy, and that's how he came to be on the tapes, allegedly. One thing about Jaguar, she never shies away from telling the truth, even when she knows that it's going to set the internet on fire like this one. Well, this is what fans had to say. A lot of rappers are going to get exposed for the stuff Diddy did to them. Dude is a real sick F. What's crazy is that people were just laughing before at all these videos and rumors of him being so blatantly wild. I'm trying to tell y'all 75% of these rappers all creeps. They just ain't been exposed yet. Wait till Diddy tapes get leaked. And woo, bunch of the celebs about to have all their business exposed behind Diddy mess. Just drop the music. That's all I need. Sad. This is a mess, but y'all let me know what you...
Man, first of all, Chris Brizzy, I can't believe you, my boy. I can't believe you. That's crazy. I thought you escaped the butt monster, bro, but you ended up later on in life hanging out with him at the freak offs. Man, that's crazy. Jaguar always got the tea. I don't know where Jaguar get her information from, but she always come with the tea, bro. Shout out to Jaguar.